He's out there getting into that tall box. I'm right now doing the smoke thing, getting it ready. Show you a little bit of temperature while we out here. It's quite windy. You'll bear with us. But we're putting to get out there and get into them. Just a second. That'll get us going in a minute. You'll stand by. Y'all check this out. You hear about folks saying them bees are propolised, different insects and whatnot. Check this out. They propolised that Carpenter bee to that frame.
Look, I got the horn on the center. I think it's a horn.
It sure did.
It's propolised down there too.
That looks like a
See, there's the head and the wing.
that's wild.
All them yellow jackets too. They was whooping butt moving in that box.
Undoubtedly.
I got some yellow jackets they're trying to bring out too.
It's been a little while. We over here at Lance's, and we're trying to get things straight. And
My gloves will fit down in there.
this colony had moved in here, or a colony has moved in here. And I guess there was others cohabitating until the bees moved in, and they said, you know what? Not today. What do they call them?
You can still see
Something
some of
killer.
that yellow.
Cicada killer.
That's
I think is what
crazy how
that
they
is.
have
The things get pretty big.
done that. Look. They're bringing all kind of crap they killed out there.
Yeah. I accidentally dumped it over in there. And what they hadn't anchored down is in there. But yeah, we're going to save that. We're going to save that. And we're going to save that. But we're going to see what's in here.
Trying to get out of there.
Alright. She's saying there's one trying to hatch.
See her right here.
Yes,
She's trying to squeeze out. See? Right at the tip of my finger.
Little baby bee.
Look, she's working on chewing out. You see her little antennas wiggling. Somebody hitting.
Wiggling too. Wiggling.
Look, these two, they chewing out right there.
There she comes.
Look at her.
Good
She's
deal.
stepping on her sister's face.
Rude.
Trying to get out. Them two biting and that ain't four. They'll be out in a little bit.
We're still looking for that queen though.
Fat larva in there. I know she's in here. There's too much brood and larva for her not to look. So, pretty cat brood. That other frame was pretty. So that one looks
While she's rummaging with that, I'll show you what we was contending with a second ago. We got over here about a week late. Some of y'all know what that sheen is right there. That's not polished cells by any means. Unfortunately, there's about 60 pounds of honey in that left-hand box, and there's a good 80 plus pounds in that box. That box is decked out. All right, keep an eye on her a second. It was packed out. That's what I'll talk to you all about that old tractor. He just drives around here. I'm coming. Where's she at?
She got
Oh,
black. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's a good, pretty caramel and black color, ain't she?
She's real dark. But look at her right wing.
I wonder if she's just old.
I don't know. She's moving slow. But they still love her.
Yeah. Alright, girls.
This whole thing is eggs and larvae on this side.
She's laying good.
She's gonna lay in like a fool. She got a ton of cat food. Alright, I ain't gonna pull that apart on them since we seen her.
Probably what we gonna do. Harder than me, but Mr. Woods of Lance, he has sold his land and property here, and it goes back to, well, if you look in the center of the screen, that little wood line down there, that's his cattle pond, but there's 80 acres up here. And he just sold all of it, so we got to move things either to Gunline residence or to his new property.
I'm voting Gunline. I need baby bees.
Okay. Alright, the boss says, what'd you say?
I'm voting Gunline because I need some baby bees to love.
We're going to take them home.
He don't care.
Yeah. God love him. He said, look, he said, I know it's been a bad year and all that good stuff, and he said, if we need to, just holler at me and we'll go see that bee guy and we'll go buy some nukes and just start all over again. So we told him we're going to take this bunch. This is all that's left out here because of last year.
You want to see that heart?
Yeah, there's that. I'm telling you, that's a,
That's
I think a cicada killer. I'll try to drop a picture in, or
I mean, there's a ton. There's yellow jackets. There's more bumblebees.
we'll take them home with us.
Well, I was gonna knock it out. I ain't gonna put this back on.
Well, let me get my bug off here.
Dude, there's that worm Lance was talking about.
Look at there.
That wax mold.
Identify
That's
that.
disgusting.
Go ahead and do it. This is for educational reasons.
That's
Unreliable.
great stress relief.
Alright, we're going to close these girls up, but what we're going to do is take them home to the gun line. And we ain't but, let's see, I don't want to show too much, but we ain't but 4 miles that way. And we're going to get them on to the house. Did you knock my bug off?
Yeah.
You knocked my cicada killer
I
off there.
just said I'm gonna knock it off. I'm not gonna dump it back on.
Y'all believe that?
Oh,
My propolised bug. Where'd it go? I found it. Look at here. I found it. That thing is
I
just,
cleaned it up for you.
that's crazy. Alright, on to the next one. Or whatever we're doing. Alright. What we're going to do on this bunch, the beetle bunch, that slimed out. And there's the boxes I was showing y'all earlier. But, got to throw everything out. These little girls that are just stragglers, or we don't think there's a queen amongst any of this. We're just going to take these girls to the house and introduce them to the swarm that we had there. And yeah, we'll do a paper combo or something between them. Then let one another get used to each other, whatever the case may be. But the only sign of maybe some kind of hope is our clustering right down there, pretty heavy with a little ball, but we don't know what's underneath it yet. So we're gonna flip it up on its side and see while she's getting them girls over there. I sure hope so. As soon as you get that much here.
If I put them in their own box. Even though we don't see a queen.
Look at all that, yeah.
If they start really going like a queenless, then we can always put in a pregnant brood and let them make a queen. We're gonna have to load down the snot out of them with peppermint though, because I'm getting beetles.
Oh yeah, we'll hook them up. We're gonna get them fixed up. Get them a home, or hopefully there's a queen in here. We're really hoping somewhere. You about ready to turn this thing up?
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna bother. I wish I could learn to spot them like this.
Alright, y'all stand by and let's get it rolled up. Alright, we got it turned up. My woman says no bee left behind. She's gonna get them all. But y'all let us know. But look at this vacuum. Do we have a queen in there and we just don't know? It's kind of looking like it. I don't know. We're gonna leave once she gets done. She's getting pretty close. But once she gets done, we're gonna let that thing idle here for a few minutes. And see if they go to clustering up even more. Then if so, I'm gonna say there'd be one in it, but we'll know here in just shortly.
Put them in their own box to start with.
She wants to put them in their own box. That's what we're gonna do.
I've been known to be wrong before.
We all have been. Alright. We're gonna let them go a minute, see what happens. Here you go.
I made a friend. She's pretty.
Hmm. Well, we're back to the house with the bunch. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll just show y'all real quick. We're going to put them in the church house box. But to start off, we're going to draw up our mix here. That's a 2-ounce bottle. Peppermint extract. 0.5 milliliters eucalyptus oil mixed in here. And just an old needle. Diabetic needle or something like that. Draw it up all the way. And that's what we stick in a colony. What we're going to be doing, taking this, hopefully we got enough brood and at least one thing of feed we're going to borrow from this bunch and give to this bunch. Pretty sure they'll take to it. We'll see about it. But the plan or idea is, if there's not a queen in there, then give them something to potentially draw them out a queen cell where they can keep going. But we're going to throw some nurse bees in there with them as well. Probably just shape one frame, make it a 2-frame, run, and just see how it goes. But y'all stand by till we get in here, and I'll show you what all we do with this Beetle mix. And I got peppermint candies in my pocket. Y'all stand by. Alright, I rummaged through them. Got a couple frames out. Got them set up over there. We'll go dump that bunch here in just a second. I got some nurse bees and what have you. Brood frame and some food for them. But on this peppermint, here's what we're doing. It's been a couple weeks since we've been in, actually been in them, but we done hit them 2 times with the beetle juice, if you will, and I've already run through it, but I'm gonna show y'all how we do this. Just take that little needle, run through there, just put you a good heavy bead down in it. Them bees, they'll move out the way. Some said, well, if they get in contact with it, it'll hurt them, but we haven't seen any bees unalive themselves with this. But give me a second. We're gonna get these little girls closed up, and we're gonna jump over there to the other side real quick. Y'all stand by. Alright, we're going to take this bunch here. See if they want to march in. If not, I'm going to dump their tails in there. And it'll either be Battle Royale or they accept one another. One of the two. We'll see what they'll do. Ain't no happy bees in there, I'll tell you that right now. Somehow daggone beetle got in there. Got between that screen. If I get it on camera for y'all. Where's it at? Yeah, right there. Somehow that thing got between the screen. But it's no longer with us. out. Do not see no queen. But they are marching on in. I guess there's an acceptance of one another. Some of these girls are just jet black. But I gotta get the rest of these girls out of here. Let's see. See if I can get everybody out of the way. Well, that's that, people. We shall see what happens. There's still, I don't know, y'all can see a little old handful still in there. But maybe they'll go on in here in a few minutes. I wish the camera would pick up some of them. See how some of the girls are just jet black? Especially up there in the middle of the screen. Pretty pretty. But, till the next one. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.